To this episode of Spoiler Warning. Today we're covering Absolute Batman issue 2. Before we do that, there is the epilogue of issue 1 that I didn't cover in the previous episode, which is about a man who never smiles, never tells jokes. And that's why they call him the Joker. Absolute Joker is being set up in the Absolute universe, so that's going to be interesting to see. So now we can talk about issue 2. Spoilers ahead. Alfred's been monitoring Batman for about 2 weeks as he faces off against the party animals. One of the fights occurred in an aquarium where Batman creates hydrochloric acid using concentrated vinegar, combining it with salt water. Near super genius, or near genius for you. From there, the party animals track down one of many high-rise bases that, just like Alfred did, so they come to get Batman. He blows it up because he always wants the bad, so he blows it up. And the building, and then he's watching the building burn. Alfred gets a better understanding of Batman, and you see the building shape Batman's cowl, which is a pretty cool shot. There we get to check in on Gordon, who is recovering. Bullock's being his ever dumbass self, thinking they should go after Batman. I mean, it makes sense. Batman essentially is a criminal because he's a vigilante. They get it. But Barbara's putting out like, he saved your ass and mine and my dad. And he's like, well, he could be working with them. Some sort of double cross thing. Like, what? Anyways, Martha comes to visit and Gordon asks how Bruce is doing. And she talks about how she doesn't know. He's kind of withdrawn and closed off, so she doesn't really know a whole lot about his life. And then we get to see a flashback of sometime post the death of Thomas Wayne, where Bruce's friends visit, and he throws away the medal he won for the award that got them to take the zoo trip. There, Selina is in the windowsill. It's like, did you lose something? Speaking of childhood friends, we go to Bruce actually going to poker, minus Selina being there. Last time anyone's heard from her was a postcard Waylon received from Cairo. There, Bruce produces a party animal mask, which he reverse psychologies Edward Nygma into looking into, and then he gets information about a area or a place called Gold Chest, which is connected to Mayor Hill, or former Mayor Hill. There, he finds a computer with a file about something called Ark M. Black Mask contacts him, and the party animals descend, blowing up the building. Batman escapes, and where he escapes, Alfred is waiting to talk. Batman, in the most Batman way, says no. From there, Alfred's like, pretty much continues to pester Batman and is given 30 seconds to explain himself, or to explain. And he's given 30 seconds to explain. And Alfred's like, okay, we can take my car unless you have one hidden somewhere. And then Batman goes, you're standing in it. And there, we're introduced to the Absolute Batmobile, which is a huge dump truck. And that's the end of issue 2. It's a kind of a quicker issue versus issue 1, which makes sense because I figure issue 1 is it's starting everything for Batman in this universe. Has to be a bit bigger and like a meteor. Because again, our Batman here is a beefy boy. But yeah, it's interesting. It's really something up. As you can see, issue 3 will probably pick up right there or very close there. Alfred's doing fine, even though he got shotgunned in the face. Honestly, I would probably have mentioned that if I ran into something like, even if they modified the shotgun so it's like the darts, I would bring it up like, what the fuck, dude? But yeah, I guess Alfred doesn't hold grudges as much. I think I did mean to mention before too is the Absolute Alfred's design, with the fact that he has like black hair but also like white, like a white mustache and like white in his beard. He looks a lot like very common Ra's al Ghul designs, which I don't know if that's intentional or not. I mean, well, the design is deliberate, but the fact that that's where the design, like where my mind goes to, makes me wonder why that is. Makes me wonder why that is. But yeah, Absolute Batman. This is not a whole lot happens in this issue, but it's still interesting. Interested to check on issue 3, and there of course will be a video about that. And you guys can check that out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.